Welcome back for some more The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Last time we made it to the top of this tower and Dorothy's in the process of taking those pictures we came here for. Let's see what's going to happen next. Yeah, I have a feeling some type of boss fight, maybe the thing we saw, the device we came up here and saw is going to activate. Who knows? Let's see. Wow, this is a great view from here. From this height, I can see all of Roland. With scenery this good, if someone turned this place into a tourist spot, they'd probably make a boatload of Mira. Yeah, you're probably right about that. What's wrong? You look a little pale. I can't hide anything from you, can I? After we stepped onto the roof, I started feeling a little woozy. Are you gonna be okay? Yeah, I think I'll be alright once I get a bit of fresh air. Why don't you make the best of this opportunity and have a look around yourself? But broadening one's knowledge during a time like this is all part of being a bracer. If you come across anything interesting, or anything of interest, then you can tell me about it later, alright? Sometimes you can be such a smooth talker, you know that? Alright, I'll have a look around. But if you start feeling any worse, you let me know, okay? Sure. Yeah, we can't have you passing out on us. We gotta, when we leave this place, we're gonna have to use everybody's. We're gonna have three people who are probably gonna be useless in battle, and the two of us. So, oh, hi there, Estelle. Is your partner feeling all right? Yeah, he said he just wants to get a bit of fresh air. I see. That's certainly a nice breeze up here, isn't there? I wanted to say, however, that I'm impressed that the both of you are bracers at such a young age. If I remember correctly, one must be at least 16 years of age to qualify to become a bracer, right? You sure know your stuff. And that's right, I'm exactly 16 myself. How nice it is to be young. There are limitless possibilities at your age. If I were about 10 years younger, I'd solve the mysteries of all these ancient ruins across the entire continent with these very hands. I don't know about that, buddy. Just being 10 years younger, I don't know how much that would really help you doing the work that you're doing, but okay. The entire continent, huh? That's a pretty tall order. Which means that you're not from Labrelle, right? No, I was born in the north. But just for the record, I'm not from Erebonia. You don't have to worry about that. Although, I hate war with a passion. That hatred isn't directed at the people of the Empire. You lost someone dear to you. Yeah, my mother. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up any painful memories. It's okay, it happened more than 10 years ago, and since then there's been a new addition to the family. Oh, so you mean that boy over there? Yeah, he's like a little brother. Although he's probably trying to act more like an older brother. I wonder why I'm telling you all of this. Usually this isn't the kind of thing a person tells others. It's perfectly fine. Aren't good relations such a wonderful thing? Oh, Estelle, this place is wonderful, isn't it? I'm even starting to wonder if there is a number of photo quartz is going to be enough. What? I'm starting to wonder if the number of photo quartz is going to be enough. The scenery is great, like you say. By the way, what's a photo quartz? That's kind of what I was wondering too. It's an ultra-thin crystal circuit fabricated from septium. It's set up so that you can take a photograph by burning it with light. That's just what I expected from a camera woman, someone who knows the tools of the trade. That reminds me, what's the deal with Joshua? Well, he says he's getting some fresh air. A raven-haired young man standing silently in the flowing breeze. I think I could take a really good picture with that kind of setting. Do you think he'd let me snap a shot of him if I asked? He doesn't seem to be a fan of that kind of stuff. I think he'd probably turn you down. Aw, what a waste. He's probably just shy, right? I don't know. Go ask him. Oh man, the taste of a cigarette is wonderful. At first I wasn't in the mood to come to a story in a rural place like Roland, but sometimes these types of places aren't bad. If you want to be rude like that, then maybe you shouldn't have come at all. No can do. This was a direct order from the editor-in-chief to teach that blockhead girl a thing or two. Otherwise, I'd be all over the kingdom searching for the latest scoop right now. When you say scoop, don't you just mean gossip for the next article? Not that I have anything against gossip, but reportage is predominantly greater. And in that sense, the place that has my interest peaked is Bose. The Bose region? Did something happen there? A number of large burglaries have taken place one after another. The identity of the criminals is unknown, but it seems as though the group has got a pair of wings. Wings? Oh, I see. An airship, right? What are they, sky bandits or something? That seems to be the most logical conclusion, but also the possibility that could be an imaginative deception by the Arabonian Empire. What? That's impossible! We're supposed to have a peace treaty with them. Sure, but the Empire incurred some heavy losses during the war 10 years ago. They can't do much now that every other nation on the continent has their eye on them, but it could be a way to get back at us. That said, nobody really knows for sure, which is why our job as reporters to bring these things to light. Wow, this world has real journalists. Nice and refreshing to see a world that has real journalism. Truly makes this a fantasy though, right? Are you still feeling sick, Joshua? No, I'm much better. I should be good to head back whenever everybody's ready. I'm relieved to hear that. What brought us this way on anyway? All this on anyways. I doubt it was a lack of oxygen in the tower because the rest of us are all right. Maybe it was a sudden fear of heights. I don't think so. Estelle! Joshua! Are you finished taking pictures? You bet I am, and I got a lot of good ones too. Then it looks like we're done here. How about we head back to town? Alright, greenhorns, lead the way. I'm counting on you, children. Okie dokie. Oh wow, we just fast travel back to town. See, and here I thought there was going to be some type of boss fight or something happen. Well, it looks like it worked out all right. Thank you so much for escorting me back here. This is the first time I've been able to make it back from some ruins without being chased or bitten, or I don't know how to begin express my appreciation. You don't need to thank us, it's our duty as bracers. I think you'll be better off hiring some bracers to begin with next time you go off and investigate some ruins. My head says yes, but my wallet says no. I'll try to save up a bit though. Well, have a wonderful day, and I hope we can all meet again. I think it's about time we said goodbye as well. I was a bit nervous at first, but you kids did a fine job. Let me say thank you to the both of you. That's what I like to call raw skill. Now don't get all cocky on me. The bracers I know would make you two look like little fledglings, not ready to leave the nest. You're going to need to work harder. I'll try to remember that. So, are the two of you headed back to the company soon? Nah, we're going to spend a day or so relaxing here in Roland. I need to write up a rough draft for some articles and such. I'll head over to the Orbital Factory and get these photos developed. Take it easy, you two. I guess we're ready to report then. I guess this is the last of the jobs we got for Dad. They were much tougher than I thought they'd be. Nah, not really. They really weren't all that tough. I agree with you there. I feel like I have a greater awareness now about what it means to be a bracer. It's not just about fighting for justice. There you go again, saying all the right things. But yeah, I guess I get where you're coming from. It seems like we got a long road ahead of us if we want to succeed in this profession. For the time being, why don't we report to the guild? That sounds like a good idea. Oh, before we go, how are you doing? Still not feeling well? Thanks for asking, but I'm feeling a lot better. Yes, I don't understand the whole Joshua not feeling well. That might come up again later. It didn't make much sense. It didn't really have any impact on what was going down. Oh, Estelle and Joshua? Shara, what are you doing here? This is a rare occasion. You're usually out and about. I just finished the jobs I took over for your father, and I was reporting to the guild. So you finished your load too, huh? Somehow or other, I guess. I heard from Aina that you guys aren't doing too bad yourselves. I guess everything I went through to train the two of you amounted to something. We're grateful too. Well, I guess we'll report in as well then. Go ahead, let's hear what you've got. 2,000 Mira, nice. We didn't rank up, but that's good. Good work, you two. How about you, Scheherazade? Don't you think they've done a fine job? For a bunch of newbies, you did an average job, but you shouldn't be satisfied with that level of work. Especially you, Estelle. You're always the first to get on that high horse of yours. Okay, I get it already. Great work, all of you. I'm surprised that we were able to fill the work gap left by Cassius so quickly. I wonder if we'll be able to relax for a bit now. I don't know. I can imagine that the downtime might be a bit of a drag. Well, that won't be a problem, since there are plenty of other small jobs like patrolling the roads and exterminating monsters. It's been a while since I've been able to take a break. All right, it's time for my reward. I'm going to drink until I can't drink anymore tonight. Estelle, Joshua, you two join me as well. We have to watch you get plastered and make a fool of yourself? Oh, so what you're saying is that you're turning down my invitation? You've got a lot of nerve to do something like that to your mentor. What am I supposed to say? Your drinking habits are intolerable. You cause a ruckus, dance like a maniac, and try to strip in public. Agreed, it's pretty embarrassing. Scheherazade, just where do you think you're going to take these underage kids? Come on, the alcohol is what makes things entertaining. But if you're so against coming along with me, then I don't need you, Estelle. Really? Yup. Instead, I'll have Joshua make up for your absence. Why me? Oh, Shira. Now hold on a minute. Joshua, you look like you'll be a fine companion. Whether we're talking booze or something else behind closed doors, I'll help break you in. Break me in? This is getting highly inappropriate, teacher. Highly inappropriate. All right, you big pervert. Joshua, why are you drooling like that? It's not what you think. We've got a major problem. Huh? Mayor Klaus?
Estelle, Joshua, Scheherazade, I'm glad to see you.
Saved by the bell. What's wrong, sir? And why are you in such a hurry?
This is terrible. My home, disaster, it's gone.
What? All right, calm down, Mayor Klaus. Take a deep breath and let it out.
Apparently, it seems as though my home was robbed while I was out.
What? That's not being calm at all, Estelle.
I had something to speak with Father Divine about, so I was over at the chapel, and when I came home, it was rather odd for no one to greet me at the door, so I looked around and the rooms were in a state of disarray.
Wow, wait! What about your wife and Lita?
Don't worry, they're both fine. I found them locked up in the attic room.
Oh, that's a relief to hear. It's lucky that no harm came to anyone. It won't get us anywhere just sitting around here. You can take us to the crime scene, Major Klaus.
Absolutely, I appreciate your cooperation.
Wait for me, I'm going to. Good idea. We may be able to be of some help. Well, if you insist. Anna, we'll be at the mayor's place investigating the incident. If you have anything come up, just toss it on Ridge's shoulders. I'm sure he's just relaxing at the bar anyway. Yes, I'll do that. Everyone be careful. Wow, this place is an absolute mess.
The crooks really tore through here.
Look at the safe!
The septium, which was supposed to be given to Her Majesty the Queen, has been stolen. I'm really sorry, especially having you go to all the trouble to bring it here.
It's not you who should be apologizing. It's the crooks who are in the wrong. By the way, how are the other rooms in the house?
The other rooms, for the most part, appear to be left untouched. They're about as messy as the attic room in which my wife and Lita were locked up in. Estelle, Joshua, there's something I want you to do.
Which is?
I'll speak with the mayor about the incident. I want you two to check out the inside of the house.
You mean like an on-site investigation?
Are you sure we're up to the task? Since we're all here, splitting up would be the best way to cover the most ground, no?
All right, let's see what we can do.
Proceed carefully and deliberately. All right, Mayor Klaus, how about we talk in the parlor? Sure, now where to begin?
An on-site investigation, huh? I'm starting to get butterflies in my stomach.
How about we start from this room? And let's not forget to ask for witness statements from the other residents.
Sounds like a plan.
Something fishy.
This is just a clutter box, right? It's empty as well.
The box lock looks like it was burnt off. The criminals may have used an horrible gun.
It's just like the mayor to have a ton of difficult books like this.
It looks like he got some valuable antique books here as well. The criminals either had no idea about the value of the books or...
This place is all torn apart. Nita would probably faint if she saw this.
It looks like all the books on the shelf have been scattered about the room. It seems kind of senseless to have done all this. Not unless they were trying to make it look like they weren't just after one particular thing.
It's just like the mayor to have a ton of difficult books like this.
We just said this already. Yeah, we already said that. Let's take a look. Can we look at the safe? Oops.
The gift that we delivered to the mayor for the queen is... Those crooks are not gonna get away with this!
It doesn't look like they jimmied the door either. They must have decrypted the combination and opened it, or...
Could they really have cracked the combination?
It's not impossible, but I imagine it'd be difficult for anyone besides a skilled pro. My best guess is that they figured out the combination using a much simpler means.
What do you mean by simpler means?
Well, let's see. They could have, for example, dusted the buttons off with a special powder. A powder like that would have absorbative properties, and due to its fineness, it would be invisible to the naked eye. However, if a blue light were placed over it, it would glow.
All right, and?
Now, let's imagine for a minute that the mayor entered the combination with the powder present. The powder on the buttons would stick to his fingers and come off. This would be one way to know which buttons were pressed.
Now, wait a minute! Wouldn't they still not know the order in which the buttons were pressed?
That's not exactly the case. As the powder collected on the finger increased, the amount taken from the buttons would decrease. In other words, the crooks could have pressed the buttons in order starting from the least luminescent. It might be a little more difficult if there were duplicate numbers, but the crooks should be able to take a pretty good guess as to what they were.
That makes sense, Joshua. You are a genius. Are you a genius or something?
That's just basic knowledge. Anyways, let's check out the buttons. Just as I thought, powder was used. Now there's no doubt in my mind that this safe was opened using the same method I just explained.
Oh, right! Now the big question is, who dusted the buttons with that power? We know it would have had to be at least someone who visited the residence.
Right, now figuring out who that is, that's going to be the tricky part. Yeah, maybe the girl that was here when we delivered the Sepith? Or Septium, maybe?
This pot's been tipped over, but there's nothing inside.
It looks like it was only tipped over after being hit by something with force. I think we investigated everything we could in this room.
There are several documents inside the drawer. They don't appear to have been disturbed.
They seem to be documents regarding Roland City's government. The fact that these are as they are suggests that there's no political aim involved. Interesting. Anything out here to investigate?
Look! There are some marks on this railing!
You're right, and they're fresh too. Looks like something metal dug into the wood.
This is a pretty cool mission. We're like investigating. We're like private detectives in this one. Definitely different from like the usual JRPG side quest, right? Huh? What's this? Don't you think it's a bit strange for a leaf to be in a place like this? On top of that, it's not a type that grows around here. You're sharp, Estelle. This is the place where the residents were locked up. It was probably dropped by one of the criminals as they were locking everybody up. So, it's a key piece of material evidence, right? Yeah, yep, indeed. Is there anything else up here? I had such a scare. I was cleaning up the attic when suddenly a bunch of masked men came marching in. Masked men, huh? That means this wasn't a one-man job. How many people were in the group? I'd probably guess about 3 or 4. Oh, that reminds me, one of them was short. It might have been even a girl. Or it might have even been a girl. Yeah, I'm starting to suspect Josette here. Are you all right, ma'am? Yes, I'm fine. The intruders weren't violent towards us. Is there anything you noticed in particular about the intruders? They were wearing masks, so I wouldn't be able to tell you any specific features. That reminds me, I'm certain the front door was locked. I locked the door just to be safe since my husband had gone to the chapel and there were just the 2 of us here. I wonder how in the world they got in. Well, we were out on that railing and there was something metal there, so they could have used like a grappling hook or something to latch onto the metal and pull themselves up to that balcony on the 2nd floor. That would make sense. See if there's anything out of place here. Looks like they didn't even come this way, huh? Are you really done investigating? It seems a little too quick to me. How about looking around a little more carefully? I'm sure there's something you've missed. I guess maybe there is, if you say so. They said that the door was locked at the time of the burglary, right? It doesn't look like the lock's been broken either. Which means they got in another way. Yeah, from the balcony, like I said. I mean, I think that's pretty obvious at this point, right? Something metal and strong enough to leave marks, huh? This seems like something worth jotting down in our bracer's notebook. Okay. Do I have to manually jot it down? Okay, no. It does it for me. So there's something else I've missed? I didn't think so. Thought we pretty much went over all this before, didn't we? Okay, yeah, we already did this one. I thought there was something on this couch. Doesn't look like there is now, though. We already searched all those places. We already talked to Lita. And talked to the mayor's wife. If there's anything else in this room. Yeah, I thought we'd gotten all the clues, but Shara says no. She said you missed something. Go back. It was an inside job! No, just joking. The maid and the wife are responsible. Yeah, I know they didn't come through the front door. We already pretty much established that. I'm thinking they came through the balcony, but I guess I could be wrong. Does it mean they came through the balcony? I'm not really seeing anything else down here. Let's see. I had the mayor run me through all the details. How about you two? Did you find anything? All right, then let's check the details one by one and see what you've come up with. First off, what were the criminals after? How many of them were there? 3 to 4, I'm pretty sure. Where did they get into the house from? Point blank. What is the portrait of those thought to have committed the crime? Wow, you did a good job investigating. It looks like we'll be able to specify who the criminals are with this information. Mayor Klaus, over the past 2 or 3 days, have you had any new faces in your study?
When you put it that way, I guess there's been a number of people. Now, that reporter from the magazine company was one.
Oh, so those 2 came to visit you too. But at the time of the crime, they were with us at the Esmalos Tower. I think we can cross them off the list of suspects. I see. So, Mayor Klaus, were there any others?
Other than that, there was only Josette. But let's not kid ourselves here.
I think it'd be a bit of a stretch for her to be our thief.
I wouldn't rule her out. She saw exactly where the stone was being kept. She saw him use the safe. She had every bit of opportunity. She's my #1 suspect, and she should be yours too, game.
But we'll see how this turns out. After all, she's a student at the Royal Academy.
Criminals aren't always dressed so they can be easily spotted. As for a school uniform, if someone put their mind to it, they could create a replica.
But I'm telling you, she was a really nice girl. She was modest and courteous, right, Joshua?
I'm sorry to say this, but I completely disagree.
Huh?
During that time, when the mayor put the septium into the safe, that girl's eyes lit up like a hunter's, eyeing her prey. Of course, since I had no conclusive evidence, I couldn't call her out. But at least to me, she didn't look like any ordinary student.
You must be joking.
Unbelievable. At any rate, it looks like we're going to have to ask this girl a few questions. You wouldn't happen to know where she is, would you?
If I remember right, she should be staying at the hotel. But she said something about taking off for Roland sometime soon, or sometime today.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to hurry then. Estelle, Joshua, let's try the hotel first.
Right.
Understood.
Yep. In fact, we went to the hotel and saw her there, so we know she was there at some point in time. We're gonna have to hope we make it before she leaves, and I guarantee you she's the thief. Guaranteed she is the thief. This was her room right here, right? Oh, crap. Now, of course, we're gonna have to hunt her down, right? Now, if we get into a battle and Shara isn't helpful, I swear, she's a bracer like us. Surely she'll be able to fight in battle. Actually, she'd be a very welcome addition to the party.
Estelle, Joshua, and even Charizard. Is there something the matter?
Do you remember a girl named Josette? She's a student from the Royal Academy who should be staying here.
Oh, of course I remember her, but she checked out just a moment ago. Shoot, we're a minute too late. Let's hurry to the landing port. We might be able to catch her there.
She really didn't seem like a bad girl. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this moment to go ahead and rest, just in case there's an altercation and a battle we might have to fight. You never know. In fact, I'm kind of expecting there might be. Okay, yeah, Charizard is in our party now. That's good to hear. Let's check it out. Let's check out what type of equipment she's got. Yeah, she looks like she comes upgraded pretty nicely. What about ornament? Yeah, she's already got some orbs equipped too. That's nice. Okay. All right, so we need to head to the airship dock, which I think is through here. Yeah, landing port. Is she here? I don't see her. I can't. Yeah. Airliner's late, so she's got to be around here somewhere, right? Can't go in there either. Well, where the heck is she? We can ask this guy.
Please excuse the delay. The airliner should be arriving any time now, so please be patient.
Yo, Alan. It's us if you haven't noticed.
Oh, it's you guys. Oh, and Charizard too. Thank you, Adios, from the Feast of the Eyes. So, what's up?
You didn't by chance happen to see a girl in a school uniform around here, did you?
A girl in a school uniform? A school uniform from where?
From the Yinnis Royal Academy.
Oh, baby, those uniforms are so hot. The contrast to those nearly pleated white skirts and the navy blue socks. Oh yes, I can see them now. I totally forgot what the boys' uniforms look like, though.
This is one obsession I just don't get.
Thus defieth man's eternal struggle. Back on the talk here, you didn't see a girl in a Royal Academy uniform.
Nope, not this month, and believe me, I watch for those.
I'll check all the passengers boarding and disembarking so I can tell you
At least she hasn't come here.
which means that she came to Roland along the rolls without using an airliner. This complicates things. Our search field suddenly got much bigger. Come to think of it, there must be others, so they've got to be hiding somewhere.
Wait, that reminds me!
What does, Estelle?
Estelle pulled out the Servios leaf found in the attic. I almost forgot we found this. Could this be some sort of clue?
Oh, right, we did find that. Shira, do you know of any place nearby where Servius trees grow?
Servius trees, huh?
I'm pretty certain they grow in Mistwall, south of Roland.
Mistwall. That's the forest in the opposite direction from home as Roland, right? It seems like it's worth looking into. That settles it. Let's hit up the highway through Roland South Gate.
You're really excited, aren't you? Well, whatever it is, good luck.
Alright. Let's roll. So south, huh?
Wait up, you're running like a crazed lunatic! Who could just walk at a time like this?
What's going on? These two again, huh?
Maybe I should think about cutting back on those blasted cigarettes.
What are you two up to? This is no time to be just chilling and hanging around.
We got people to catch. You kids again, huh? Actually, we gotta get to Bose ASAP.
The airliner's not even here yet.
I know. That's why we're heading there on foot. It'll take some time, but it's not a distance that we can't cover by ourselves.
Well, don't wear yourselves out too badly. By the way, are you after a scoop or something?
Yeah, and the mother of all scoops, too. No time to talk. We've got to make it there today.
I wonder if now's going to be all right. See you later, Estelle, Joshua.
Well, aren't they the lively pair, friends of yours?
Those were the reporters from the one of the jobs Dad asked us to take over. I wonder what's going on.
Yeah, no time to worry about them. We gotta run. I'm guessing, right? What was the name of the place we're looking for? Find some signposts here. Did it not say it was south of where we live? This is our residence, right? If it's wanting us to follow them, it doesn't make much sense. It's going the wrong direction. I'm guessing it's this way, right? I mean, it said south. This is south. There are enemies out and about here. Actually, you know what? There is that one treasure chest that we couldn't beat the enemies of before, and it's the way that they were headed. Woo! Excuse me. That came out of nowhere. They went off this way. While we got Charizard in the party, we might as well try to take this treasure chest here. Yeah, these guys were way out of our league before, but I bet we can beat them this time.
Oh man, they still do a lot of damage. I wonder why these guys are such a higher level than like all the other enemies we fought up to this point. It's just really weird. Did we get a heart off? Oh, almost took him out. Wow, they got a lot more HP than your normal enemy too. Oh man, it's so hard to do damage to them too. What crap has she got? Temporary wind barrier. That's interesting. Wonder if it actually would help us out against magical attacks though. Wow. Wow, that was amazing. Nice swing and a miss. Got one of them down. And he's dead. Man. These guys are still out of our league, even with all the leveling up we've been doing. And all the extra character we got here. Pretty crazy. This guy's only got 3 left. She's got 24. I wonder if she can reach him. She does have a long range attack. Just don't miss. Thank you. Do I have a reviving item? Yeah. I'm gonna have to move over in that direction though. I'm glad that they're missing. Ow.
We're good to go. Here I
Oh, fast forward is hilarious. That attack. Alright, we're starting to narrow down our enemies, but the problem is pretty low on life too. Why don't you tear bomb yourself? Definitely gonna have to do some healing. Great! Now Estelle's dead. Freaking great. And I'm gonna have to use this then. We'll get to learn this recipe though, and we'll have to be able to make more of them. They're probably just gonna take Estelle right back out, aren't they? Or even worse, if they took out Charizard, that would be terrible. I don't even know what to do here. Solver! Take out another one of these guys here. There we go. Can I reach her with a tear bomb? No, way out of my range. Alright, can't reach her with tear though, that's good. Take this cat out here. Nice. Alright, we just about got him. I guess I should have dual strike that guy because I did not take him out. Hopefully Sheriff got him! Damn! Got him.
Seems you came up short.
Really? That's all the experience we get? Oh, a lot of Sepith though. Heck yes. Some beast flesh. Topaz Talisman. What does that do? Is that an equipment? Yep. Talisman crafted from a type of Septia. The wearer's attack and defense will become earth-based. Well, it's only good if we're fighting against things that are weak to earth. So, not that great. Not as great as I was hoping it would be. Alright, so I don't think that's the way we need to be going. I just wanted to go that way since now we have Charizard that we would actually be able to win that battle, which we were, but it was not easy, and now we're going to have to resupply on some ingredients. 30 for the night. What I get, what is it, like 10 a person, I'm guessing? Yeah. Alright. I need to head to the general store and resupply after we use some items. Oh, it's not the general store. Freaking Orbital Factory. I'm gonna buy a couple of these back again. Buy some ingredients. And we can buy a little more of that. So I need 5 more. Let's see. I don't see any ingredients for the thing we just learned, though. Potluck. Oh, it only costs one monster carapace for these. I don't think we need that for any other one we have now, so let's go ahead and just make 5 of these real quick. Right on. Since they're to-go meals, we can hold them in our inventory. There we go. All right. I'm guessing this is the way we're supposed to be going, and I'm only guessing. It said south of where we live. So if we go this way, this is where our house is. So if we go south of that, that would be this way. Strike. We shouldn't have too much problem with these guys. Let's check out her S-Craft. Sadist
Someone's
Whip.
been naughty.
Ruh-roh. Wow, that did a lot of damage. just keep on heading down this path, or what? Uh-oh. Scary! What the heck is this thing? Looks like a cryptid from the Trails of Cold Steel series. I'm not sure we're ready for this thing. So we can't go any further that way unless we can take him out. Maybe this isn't the right way? I don't know. I'm definitely at a loss as to what we're supposed to do here. It said south of our house. This is our house. So. Can we stay here for free? We get a free rest up in their bedroom? We could before. Yeah. Nice. That's awesome. So we don't have to go back to town to stay at the hotel and actually pay money. We can come here and rest for free. I like it. We might have to do a little bit of grinding in order to be able to beat that monster at the end. I don't know. I mean, I guess we could just go ahead and try and see if we can't beat it now as we are. But... let's go ahead and I'm going to save it right here just in case we get our butts handed to us by this guy. We'll go ahead and try to take him on. See what we can do. Go straight. Okay, that's not good. Not weak to anything either. Great. Ow. He hits hard, but he's not like one-shotting us or anything, so that's good. Oh, wow, okay, he's definitely weaker to... looks like he's weaker to magic than he is to physical attacks. So, probably the thing we should have done was use Joshua's speed up ability and just cast arts on him. Looks like we're gonna get him here. Nice. And done.
We're good to go.
Gotta level up. Alright, so he was well within our abilities. Cook a wholesome pasta, get everybody's health back up, and move along. Let's go ahead and save since we beat the monster. Continue forward. Still not seeing anything out of the ordinary. There's been no road signs to let us know if we're headed in the right direction. I'm just gonna have to assume that we are since we're heading south. I wonder what Hurricane does. Spins and strikes enemies in the area. And we're not in range.
Come on.
Regular attack should be able to finish these guys off with our strength up bonus. Oh, come on, Estelle! Finish him off. Yep.
Oh, are we done already?
Okay, here's a sign. East Mistwall. Isn't that where we want to go? Is Mistwall? I think it is. Got a preemptive attack going here, huh? I wonder if we're gonna get any AoE abilities or multi-target abilities at any time. Sure would be nice. These guys hit pretty hard. We dodged it though because we had that agility boost. That was nice. You know what? She can probably just attack and end these guys pretty quick. Yep. Should take him out. Got him.
All right, we rule.
This is the east. There's two different paths, though. This one looks like a dead end. Great surprise attack. Sweet. Actually, see if we can. Okay, Hurricane. There we go. So we're getting into the multi-target abilities. That's good. Oh, that's awesome. That's such cool little animation. Too bad it didn't do that very much damage. But I mean, it was spread out between two targets, so I see what they're going for. Actually, you know what? We might be able to reach them both with another Hurricane, take them both out. As cool as that looks, I wish it did just a little more damage, but hey.
We're good to go.
Pretty cool. Mistwall. Alright. So this is Mistwall, huh? Can you tell us something, Shara? Or you tell us anything, Shara? Someone came through here, all right. From what I can see, a number of people passed through here not long ago. I'll wager Mira we're on the right track. How can you be so sure? Because tracking fugitives is an essential skill for bracers. Anyway, let's check the woods. Be sure to keep your voices low. Roger that! Understood. Yeah, so she yells, Roger that. And be sure to keep your voices low. Okay! We'll keep our voices low! Okay. Just making sure we're healed up pretty nice. We're heading into here further.
Well, we've made it to the Mistwald in our search for the thieves that stole the Septium that we were going to give to the Queen. But are we going to find him here in the Mistwald? Is it going to be who we're thinking it is? Is Josette really the thief? Find out in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you then. Adios, amigos.